If you have the feeling you're working like a machine, it's time to take a break. If you feel unmotivated, empty, or maybe even a little bit of burned out, it's really time to slow down. In this video today, I want to share 3 tips with you, very easy. You can implement them immediately into your life, and it will help you slow down a little bit and start recharging those batteries to enable you to be more balanced. Living life is really challenging. There's just so much to handle. From work to family to friends, maybe there's health issues you need to juggle at the same time. And in the process of doing our very best and trying to show up for everyone else and get everything done, we lose balance. And the first thing we usually skip is taking care of our balance. This is the thing we deprioritize very often. And when we deprioritize that, we feel emotionally drained. We start losing connection to our passions, to our joy, and even maybe the feeling of purpose. Why am I doing all of this? Why am I running like crazy? To prevent you from reaching that state, or if you're already there, to help you getting out of that state, I want to suggest 3 simple ways of reconnecting with yourself and recharging those batteries. And I've been there, going up and beyond, way over my capacity. Because I'm super motivated and I'm getting ahead of myself, I totally forgot to really focus on the rest that my body or my mental state needs to recover. And in my case, the body said, okay, I'm done. I'm putting you on a break, and that break took 3 years. I was no longer able to work. I really need to slow it down. And I was forced to by very strong nervous pains in all of my body. It took me 3 years to heal, and aside of getting medical treatment and therapy, I experimented a lot with what I can do in order to support myself. And there are many ways and techniques that you can support yourself to get back into balance or not lose it in the first place. It took me years to understand that my behavior, my beliefs, and the way that I acted actually brought this crisis upon myself. My learning out of this at age 59 is really that it's all about the balance at the end of the day. And to balance our life and ourselves is a choice. It's a choice. To feel balanced, we need to add some space into our life, just a little bit, that gives us the feeling that we can actually have the flexibility to make personal choices. And in order to achieve that, we need to set some boundaries. We need to take time for ourselves, especially in demanding times. And if it's only a couple of minutes a day. So my recommendation out of my own experience, my very painful experience, if I may say so, is that you prioritize yourself and you prioritize recharging and nourishing yourself. It's not only about getting the job done. It's also about living your best healthy life. I've tried so many different techniques and methods and ways of how to nourish myself in the 3 years I wasn't able to work. I could talk on this subject for hours. Today I want to start with 3 really easy ways that you can implement right away. Even if you're highly stressed at the moment, you will be able to try this out. And by the way, these 3 are the 3 I'm still doing today on a regular basis because they're so easy to implement. And I've built a habit around it, a positive habit that really supports me. The first topic I want to discuss is your evening routine. It's crucial, really, to have a really good, nourishing, and restful evening routine. When your job is done, the kids are in bed, it will probably leave you with round about 2 to 3 hours that you have. how to spend your evening. And my recommendation is to spend these 2 to 3 hours wisely. Ask yourself, what would really nourish me? What would recharge me? What would bring me joy? What would make me happy? What would relax me? Often in modern life, we just throw ourselves before the television and that's it. And mostly it's not nourishing content and we don't even feel relaxed afterwards. We just done nothing. And maybe we're even scrolling the phone while watching television. So try to get out of a routine that is maybe, I'll call it a lazy routine, because you're not, paying attention really to how you're going to spend your evening, but you're just doing it out of a habit. Does that habit serve you? Whatever you select for your evening activities, the focus could be around peace and joy. I personally like to read, I like to play music at night. I like to listen to an audiobook or a podcast, something that will uplift me. Or just spend quiet time with myself. Do something that lets you get in a kind of a flowing state. Enjoy yourself. The one person that's always going to be around for you is yourself. So I think it's really time we start enjoying our own company. Whatever you select, ask yourself really, will this lift me up? Will this give me energy or peace? Content that nourishes us usually inspires us. You may want to enjoy a light dinner, a dinner that won't disturb your sleep, so not too late, not too heavy. So basically you're focusing on really creating your evening in a calm and peaceful way that will also enable a calm and peaceful sleep. Sleep is super important, we all know that. And the way that we spend the hours before going to bed will really decide on the quality of sleep that you can actually get for yourself. Finding the right evening routine is a very personal thing because we all are different and we like different things. So please experiment with it. And there are much more things that I haven't mentioned that you could build into a very peaceful and nourishing evening routine. Ask yourself what is the right thing for you and then just play around with it, try it out. And stick with it for at least 2-3 weeks and see how it goes. And if the results are good, try and form a new habit around it. You'll benefit in the long run, and life is a very long run. And when you're in bed and the lights are off, try and focus on taking a couple of really deep breaths. I like to do a gratefulness exercise before I close my eyes, basically really, saying thank you for all the things that were wonderful in my day, that really went well. And usually that helps me falling asleep pretty quickly as well. And then my second recommendation is for the morning. When your alarm clock rings, before you jump out of bed, try to have it ring 5 minutes before you jump out, at least 5 or 10. But don't just go on putting it on snooze and continuing to sleep, but really come to life and set some focus. I like to focus on the qualities that I want to see in my day. So what I do is I greet the day. I'm grateful there's a new day and I have another chance of creating a really good day for myself. And I do that by focusing on the qualities that I want to bring into my day. the qualities I want to nourish in myself. How do I want to start that day? The qualities I usually use are around light, love, peace, and joy. But please feel free to use your own qualities. If these don't work for you, select the qualities, the true qualities that you really want to see in your day. The qualities that you want to grow inside of you. So to put it in practice, I would say something like, hello day, I'm happy you're here. I appreciate you. May this day be full of light, love, peace, and joy. And I repeat that 3 times with clear focus that is going to be the quality of my day. And then, only then, I get up. And with that small practice in the beginning of the day, I shine positivity upon myself and my day and my life. And really, it changes how I approach my day, how I feel during the day. If you tell yourself, this is going to be a great day for me, full of love and peace and joy, that is usually what you get. Of course, life can happen in a different manner, but then hopefully you'll take a couple of deep breaths and just stay in your positivity. Don't overrate things that are happening not in your favor. Life is not there to do us a favor. We can fully trust that we are capable of handling whatever it is that comes our way. And this wonderful small refocus exercise will help you start your day in a very different way, and it will bring some nourishing and recharging quality to your life. Please try it out, and if you have, I'd be delighted if you let me know in the comments whether it worked. And the same goes for the evening routine. And my third and last tip, there's not a lot to say. I would encourage you to go for a walk every day, at least 5 or 10 minutes, better 20 or longer if you have the time. This can be in the evening, this could be in lunch break, whenever you find the time, just getting a couple of fresh breaths outside. Taking time to walk and breathe, nothing else. Not on the phone, not doing anything, not listening to anything. Be in the moment. Enjoy the moment. You're good company. Enjoy yourself. So if you found these 3 tips helpful at all, I would be delighted if you give me a like and subscribe. And please also let me know in the comments. Thank you for spending your time with me, and see you soon.